This is a story about find. Well, really, it's a story about starting a company. Start with a problem. In my case, not being able to find and organize information online. That grew to hacking together a little bit of a solution and actually growing a company. Well, a small one, but anyway, it started in Pittsburgh. I just turned 28. I had a girlfriend, a cat, and I had this problem, this issue that just haunted me, and it was all I thought about. And that's kind of how it all kicked off.
I realized I did. So the exact point of what we're building is to fix this. It's the fact that I did all this research today. I did so much research today, like looking up what the banks would be, looking up, and that turned into the fact that I need a registration number for the company, and I registered it in Delaware, um, and that doesn't give you your taxpayer ID, and that taxpayer ID is what you need in order to open a bank account. This process that I'm doing right now, this research process, everything I did was just lost. All of it, all that work, and and so many people have done this before. So many people just out here, man, just freaking out here. They've they've just started companies like recently, and I cannot see the stream of information that they have. This is fucking the entire point why we're working on this. Oh shit. Sorry. You can understand. Like, this is the reason why I've been struggling, like, maintaining relationships is just like I think about this problem all the time. For the past 3 months, I've been talking back and forth with this designer, a product guy for a little while who was pretty interested in this problem and has been doing some work with us for a little while now.
I can't think the last day. Wow, it was like last Thursday. It was the last day I haven't worked past midnight. And it's
Best news, got into the Rice Business Plan competition. So that's the largest student startup competition in the US. Actually, it might be the world. It's massive. I don't know, 2 hours ago, just had a mini existential crisis. Met with all my classmates earlier today, and they're all going consulting and getting 150 grand instantly, and $50,000 bonuses, and I'm risking a lot. It was like this work-life balance type situation where, you know, uh, life ended up winning, yesterday, but in the back of my mind when we were hanging out and like just making dinner, I was just thinking about having to work on things, and
second place prize.
Yeah, this is a insane day, like 5 to 10. On a couch, it's raining. I walked a couple miles. I had to take like 4 trains to get to South Bay where I was earlier today.
day 6 of couch living so far.
Uh, Essentially, yesterday was the internal Carnegie Mellon competition for startups, and seeing as we've been doing well for some time, and we're the only CMU team who qualified for Rice and qualified for all these competitions and made it to the finals of basically everything. Um, I honestly thought, maybe we wouldn't win. Maybe there'd be another team who do well. It's a great school. There's a lot of stuff going on, stuff that I don't know that's going on, but we didn't even place. Like, we didn't get top three. And
We're down to about a month and a half until I'm 100% tapped out of not just money, but like money, the ability to take out a credit card, um, a place to live, like literally everything. Uh, so really got to turn it around soon. Uh,
I haven't heard response back, so I think they probably denied us. But it is what it is. I'm gonna counter it, and if they deny us, I'm gonna ask them to tell us to do one thing, and then we're gonna get it done, and then we'll see if they re-deny us. But if they accept us, then they accept us. Then we're good to go. So I'm excited. I love to love to put our team to a challenge because we'll hit anything. It's a bit of a cocky statement, but we can do stuff.
Upgraded to a cheap hotel. Super cheap hotel. I am interviewing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I currently have 14 or 15 people scheduled. I'll get the smallest salary that I can possibly live off of, which is great. Obviously, that's a lot of fun. That's why you go get master's degrees, so you make no money. No, but really, I spent my first money, significant money, to get that product out, which, you know, you got to do. You got to do at some point, and it feels weird to do that, but it's good. We got an update with it, so it's good. I'm in the middle of Nebraska, driving from Pittsburgh to I'm living in Oakland, California. I'm doing this right now because I literally just got a call from the investor that I fucking thought was gonna fucking sign and was gonna give us mentorship and more direct support, and that fucking fell through. And I am just surprised, not even mad. What sucks about it way more is that I didn't tell anybody who I thought we were gonna end up closing with because I didn't want to jinx it. And then yesterday I told people because I interpreted an email incorrectly. So fuck. Look like a fucking dumbass. We have bills now to pay. We have people starting with salaries that I gave them in a contract. We have investors who are expecting to close a round with a reputable firm. And now it's just nothing again. For like the 5th time of trying to start this fucking company. Fuck. It reminds me of my professors. I may have even said this before. Has said it's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems. And I need to definitely, as a person and a founder, need to keep a more level head sometimes. And I am in an office because now we have an office. It says to recruit anyone from any position of a individual contributor position. It normally takes about 2 months from the moment that you're identifying that you want to find somebody to the point you find somebody, which is really long. And to find a leader takes about 3 months, like a major leader. Last week, at the end of the week, I went to this really cool networking event. It was like the sit-down dinner. It was about the future of blockchain, which they're really strong opposing points on it, but it had like the CTO of Coinbase, 2 partners from First Round, 2 partners from Lightspeed, a bunch of folks. It was just awesome to be a part of. It was like one of those things where I kind of realized why I moved out to San Francisco. On a completely separate note, on last Thursday, so 4 or 5 days ago, my girlfriend and I broke up, which sucked, but is, I guess, what happens when you move cross country to try to start a company. So one, we had Gus join the team yesterday, which is great. It's still, it's ridiculous how long I've been trying to kind of recruit and work with him, probably the past like 2 years. So that was a huge win. Everyone on the team right now is really driving forward and pushing us forward. It feels like this is a small transition where before it was like, me all the time pushing stuff forward, and now it's like other people are doing it, and it's really cool to see. It's like this big sort of transition. I can't mention this before, but we're starting to build up this coalition of really influential people in the world of finding information, storing information, structuring information, searching for information, who all have had various types of success in the past, and it's kind of cool. Like we're like building this. This is a bit extreme, but it feels like we're building this society of people who are envisioning the future of how people process information and going up against the giants, and um, it's neat. um, and hopefully we keep doing that because it could be cool. It is 1:46 a.m. on July 18th. Right now, there are still 2 other people awake. And another one I know is waking up soon again to kind of pound stuff out. So this is a big, everyone's pushing pretty hard to get this and get us as far along as we can be. It's 11:58 p.m. on August 1st, and that's the first few months of starting a company. If you're interested at all, please sign up for our beta at find.xyz. That's find.xyz. And if you have any suggestions, anything you want to chat about, please reach out to me. And that's Nathan at find.xyz. Thanks so much, and looking forward to sharing more as we move forward, and really want to expand this out to the rest of the team as well. Thanks. Oh, the other thing that was kind of weird, I'm editing a video now, which I'm going to put out soon, which is the past 6 months basically, and all these videos put together. So on my screen are just pictures of my face, and it feels really pretentious. So hopefully not too many people think I do that all the time, but yeah, so that's that.